A man can't do it. Be under 30 because icky. Like what?
Men under 30 are sassy. That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's
men
like,
under 30 are
okay.
sassy.
Men who don't want kids or don't have kids.
Yeah, it's a
over
red
30.
flag.
I mean, I agree with at least 90 of it.
But the
Why?
Men over 30?
Why?
Why?
No, you say you
Some of
agree
those
90
things
of
men
it.
shouldn't do. Shouldn't have an umbrella. We already established this. As a man, how can you be scared of raindrops? Raindrops are falling on my head. Oh, I can't take it. Like,
You should talk about the reverse too, like guys that have too many kids.
Bud scene.
Is that a
that a red
that's
flag?
that's
flag for you?
masculine energy.
Is it? Is it though?
No, big masculine energy.
How about if he has all different baby mamas?
Ooh, we are the world. we are the future. Like, come on, spread love.
Oh,
Johnny
leave.
Appleseed over here. Okay.
So reverse, how about for women? Like, do you guys feel like with women, if they don't have a kid by the age of 30, that's a red flag?
Nah.
I mean, it's a red flag for their like body because you gotta do it earlier.
Biological clock, I guess.
Yeah, the clock is ticking.
But I don't think for me,
They already
personally, I don't
used
think
up.
for
If they
men
don't
don't,
have by
really
30.
care that much about like
Yeah.
if you're 30 with no kids. If anything, for
If
certain
anything,
men,
we
it's a
don't want
blessing
kids.
that
Correct.
you're 30 with no kids.
Yeah.
For certain men,
Correct.
it's like 30 no kids. Oh, you're
Thank you, Lord.
you're ripe. You're
I mean, not really. 30 with no kids could be a red flag.
for certain men, I said.
For men.
For,
I thought
yeah,
you meant for women.
Perez?
No,
Well,
like
yeah.
if a woman,
like it was reverse.
if a woman doesn't have kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For certain men,
Mm-hmm.
they'd feel like, yo, you have no kids. They don't have to deal with the drama
Right.
of the man that's in the background. Because you got to think about it. The situation for a man being a baby father and a woman being a baby mother, it's two different spectrum. Because if a man that's outside of that steps in, bro, we have to deal with the baby father. We got to deal with the drama with that. We got to deal with like, it's just a whole headache, especially the beef between the men. The beef from the men is different from a beef from a woman.
But everything you're saying, like, we got to deal with women too. Like, women are catty, all that shit. Like, we got to deal with it too.
It's true, but you guys are not getting shot.
Debatable.
Debatable.
Yeah.
I feel like baby fathers.
Would you
will
like
probably,
us to Google how much niggas get shot? Like when it
By
comes to man to
women or
man?
by
No,
men?
from men to men.
But how about men shooting women too?
Yeah, but
Violence against women.
yeah, we don't deal with
We
that.
don't condone.
As long as they don't speak back.
And happy international.
That was
What is it?
Tristan. I'm gonna put your last name on there.
Blurred his face. No, I'm joking.
That's
Wasn't
crazy.
it International Women's Day one
It
of
was?
these days?
It
just now?
was.
Yesterday.
What kind of foolishness are going
What do you guys do for International Women's Day?
What kind of foolishness are going Make me a cent. No, they gonna torch me. I'm joking.
Did you call your
Artesz,
Talk to
go.
guys.
I want to
Talk-
hear from you,
Why
sir.
is it me, man? You
Because
guys go.
you, sir, you love the female anatomy. So
I do. I do,
Talk
huh?
about it.
Okay,
Women's Day.
turn up his mic. Don't mumble down.
I got my mother some cheesecake.
Aww.
Yeah.
Cue the aw.
Aww.
So cute. What type of cheesecake?
I don't know.
Uncle
Cheesecake.
Titsu?
Cheesecake's good, no? Any
Uncle
cheesecake
Titsu?
is good, huh?
Uncle Titsu?
What is it? I don't know. I
It's a
just,
Japanese one.
I don't know. I just buy cheesecake.
Where'd you get it? Metro?
Don't diss him.
It was on-
Fortinos.
Let me guess. It was on
Oh,
special.
Fortinos.
Fortinos.
It was on special, wasn't it?
You know, I like my discounts.
I'm dead.
What did you do for International?
Honestly, I didn't realize until it was too late.
That's
Isn't it,
crazy.
isn't it the whole month that's like a woman's month and stuff?
What?
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, last month was Black
Maybe I
History
should
Month,
know
this
that,
month
yeah,
is the
Google
women's
it.
Let
month.
me Google that. Let me Google that.
should-
I feel
Should
like
be.
international. I think it's International Women's
Day.
It's a month.
It's a month, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a month.
Well, it's a day.
It's a day.
No, it is International Women's Day, and then the whole month is Women's Month.
Yeah,
Every day
that
is
makes
Women's
sense.
Month.
That's
How do you guys feel about that, though?
Like women having their own month? Like,
Yeah.
why?
Why?
I'm joking.
Why? That's crazy.
I mean, you feel like
You
don't
wouldn't
get-
be here without a woman.
Yeah, yeah.
Debatable.
Yeah, because men are pushing out babies. Is that?
I mean, in the
Man's
beginning,
putting it in.
God created the heaven and the earth. God. And the Bible says he did it.
Didn't all creatures
I
come
like
from?
how you trying to look to the man for
they-
time.
No, wait.
They didn't say
guy-
they
this
did
guy-
it.
Didn't all man and women come from rib of Adam? A man? We can talk
Man.
about it.
And first of all, it came from a rib. And you know what men love? Ribs.
Come on now, y'all don't hear me though.
The
Where are my
science-
glasses? Where are my
The
Dr. Umar
science
glasses?
is sciencing.
Wait, hold on. See, my brothers and sisters, let me tell you something.
The comments by
No,
these
no,
guys
no.
do not suggest who I am. These guys are toxic.
Tabernacle. That's all I'm
Toxic
gonna say.
individuals. 1, 2.
What did you
Toxic.
do for International Women's Day?
I worked. I always am working.
That's it?
Did you know it was not to the show? Keep it real, cause
I did, yeah. Obviously, it's all over your.
You didn't take the day
Instagram.
off?
Nah, I never
you're
take
crazy.
days off.
There's an International Men's Day. I'm off.
I ain't doing shit.
Work
Is
for
there
what?
a men's day?
No.
There
I
should
don't
be.
really
God
think-
damn
Every
it.
day is men's
nobody
day.
care about
Come
men.
on.
Did you say every day is Men's Day?
I did.
They're about to cancel you, right?
Flip
I'm
that.
just letting you
Explain what
Flip
happened.
it.
Men deserve more.
know. Let's see if there is
Equality.
international. I highly doubt it.
I don't.
Sunday, November the 19th?
Oh, look at
Since
that.
when?
There we go.
Oh, isn't that that month is Movember or something like
Yeah.
That's November.
That's
Well,
right.
then Women's Month and International Women's Day. It makes
that? I
sense.
didn't know. They give us the coldest, one of the coldest months.
Facts.
Well, we got a cold
Why,
one
you don't
too.
want it to be in summer?
No, you don't.
March
Hey,
is
baby, you
more
know it's
cold
Men's
than
Day, right? Come
November.
on.
There's not snow on the ground in
March
November.
is spring break.
There's still snow on the ground out there.
Yeah,
You
now.
guys don't have snow on the ground for November.
Yeah, but
No,
it
you
starts
have
to get
yeah,
brick.
we
You
have
could.
dead leaves.
Dead leaf.
Fall is so
And
pretty
in
though.
Canada, you probably might get snow in November. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's fine. It is true,
It's
yeah.
Canada.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially if you're up the Blue Mountains or something.
Which you guys all need to go do a podcast. at Blue Mountain.
Which is it's
Try and
it's,
snowboard and ski.
it's actually
Awesome.
crazy
I don't know
reading
about
this. So
skating.
so
Yeah, let's move
International Men's Day was observed on November the 19th. Although when the holiday was first created, it was celebrated in February. So basically, International Men's Day actually started on Black History Month.
And they had to move it to.
And they had to shift it down. They had to be like, yo, that's too much. It's too much.
couldn't even give us a
It's too much
concrete day.
testosterone in this going on. So imagine being a black man on International Men's
What?
Day on Black History Month.
Reparations.
Woo! That's
Come
too
on
much.
now.
You have to fan that off still. Yeah.
What do you mean reparations?
It-
What
it-
we say?
What? That's
So wait,
crazy.
this guy's asking us, what did we do? What did you do?
Yeah.
Since
You have a girl, don't
Did
you?
you
have a
not?
girl,
Don't
so-
you have your own woman?
Did you get her flowers?
I sent her.
Lies.
I sent her like.
Lies and blessings.
Oh, dead ass. I sent her
Yeah,
money.
man.
You can ask her.
Sent her money?
Sent her money?
Yeah, dead ass. I sent her money.
E-transfer?
A $5
Did she ask for it?
gift card. That's love. What do you
She asked
mean?
for it? Or you
No,
just
no, I
sent
sent it on the fly. You know, I does that.
I does
$5
that.
gift card?
How many
Come on.
zeros did it have?
Come
Money is
on.
money.
I
X costs money.
does
It's a very
that.
sensitive topic
Is there
here.
an ad lib you have? Lies, lies.
Yes, I should
Costs
find that.
money.
I should find the thing for that.
That's hilarious.
No, but so wait, how do you feel about Women's International Women's Day? Like, what does that
Mean to you?
mean to you? How does it feel?
I mean, like, it's nice, I guess, like, to have recognition one day of it. But, I mean, every day is Women's Day,
Good. I respect that.
period.
Basically, you're saying that every day we should respect women
You should respect everyone in
in
general.
general. Yeah.
You know? Life would be better.
Do you feel like this is just some cop out just to say, all right, we give you a day or a month. Shut up.
Maybe, but whatever.
Or we feel well. It could be said about Men's Day or even Black History Month as well, right? These Negroes keep talking. Here, give them a month.
I think it's crazy with, like, over the years, just every day is a certain day. You know, like, there's every day is something different. It's just weird. Like, how did that just come about? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, question: you as a woman, do you feel like women are less appreciated because you're in the
Entertainment.
entertainment and music
Yeah.
industry, right? So, do you feel like you get the short hand of the stick compared to like men and stuff like that?
That's a good question.
And before you answer that question,
Yes.
tell the people who you are.
Raxxofficialmusic.
Come on.
Rax with 2 X's. Yeah, I'm a female artist in Toronto. And I mean, being in the music industry is, it's very male dominated, and a lot of the gatekeepers in this shit are men. But I mean, it's changing, and it's slowly changing, and I think women are proving themselves in this.
Look, and it's easy to get in the music industry. All you gotta do is show some boobs, you know.
Yeah, but I
that's
mean,
what I'm
not
saying,
every-
right? Show the goods.
not
It's easy
everyone's
for
like
women to get.
that.
It's light, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So when you start your rap career, you're saying you're gonna show some boobs.
That's
I said no.
crazy.
That is
With
what.
women. Did you not hear what I said? It's
I
easy
didn't hear
for
you.
women.
That's a head
See,
scratch.
yeah.
Interesting what you said though, because you're like, oh, like show some tits. Like that is the that is like the
Is
persona.
that so hard
that's
for
the
women to
blueprint.
show
That's the
some moves?
persona of a
Is what it-
female rapper, and like I mean, there's the Nickies, the Cardis, the Ice Spice that is like sexy and stuff, but there are females that aren't like that, like
Rhapsody.
Young
That's
M.A.
Young M.A.,
Young
Queen
M.A.,
Latifah,
yeah.
NC
And
Lin.
they're
Do you-
successful.
Is Young M.A.
How old are
counted
they?
though?
This guy said.
Definitely, Young M.A. was a
Young
huge
M.A.
inspiration.
is not a woman rapper.
Well, she still identifies as one. I
Rhapsody.
believe, right?
You need to.
I don't know. She always talking
But
about she has
She's
a
got
strap.
bars.
I will give you that. Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
kind
I'm
of
not a
strap
young
woo?
M.A. person, but when I listen to her bars, it's better than half of these rappers
Exactly.
that rap. I ain't
Okay,
going.
quote a line at me here.
Huh?
Let me
They
hear a line.
hating, but they broke though, right?
Come on.
Yeah, man. Yes, he said. You call her Stephanie. We call her Ebony.
Okay,
Ah.
let me hear Ice Spice line.
You thought I was feeling you?
Whoa, fire. I was waiting for that one.
Let's
What
add
is
it on the
your
list.
I
guys'
have to do it.
thoughts on Ice
Oh,
Spice? Do you
man.
like her? Do you not like her?
As what? As an
Like,
artist?
do you like her music, or
Okay,
you like
fine.
just looking at her?
But see, look, his favorite rapper is Shensia. Come on, now sing the song.
Who, Shen?
I saw,
Respect me.
No,
I saw her in
can I see
LA.
You saw it in LA?
She walked right past me, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
She's short, right?
She's what?
They all are.
Short.
You,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
I don't
hella
know. It was
short.
Grammy weekend. It was sick.
you were there in Grammy weekend.
Yeah.
Will?
Yo, talk your shit.
Okay.
You
shit.
know who we have in the building?
Okay.
I
Rax
performed
to
out
X.
there.
Really?
Yeah.
Spit your game, talk your shit, grab it back on your game.
You guys need a soundboard. It would be really funny.
Trust me, I should
Yeah.
get a soundboard. Just
Yeah,
that.
that'd be crazy.
See, you performed there.
Mm-hmm.
How was your experience performing?
I love it there. Like I want to.
This past
there.
one?
Pardon me?
The one that just passed?
Yeah, February, the first weekend of February. It was litty, like so many.
Especially this was 50 years of hip hop, if I'm correct.
Yeah, and I was stayed right across from the crypto arena, so like I saw the whole setup of.
Jay-Z's
Yeah.
last performance with DJ Khaled and
It's pretty cool. It was really really cool, and LA's just a different vibe than Toronto. Like people are like happy there. I guess it's probably the weather.
Are you trying to say we're not happy here?
We're New York. You remember we're always angry and
Seasonal depression is a fucking thing here.
Oh yeah.
Do you still think we're the screwface capital?
Yes.
of Toronto, of
absolutely.
Canada? Yes.
From what my experience of places I've traveled, like yes, it's even doing a show here is like so different from other places because people just like stand there. There's not really like there are your certain shows that you have here that there's vibes and stuff and people bring the vibes, but a lot of artists say when they come to Toronto, like people just kind of stand there and it's like
Yeah,
too cool.
Yeah, I think people should think like they're too cool if they like.
Yeah, and it's not like that in other places. It's wild to see. So I really encourage artists to travel because
It shows.
it showcases a lot, and you can see like the world is so much bigger than Toronto.
The energy, you can just tell by like looking how, especially as an entertainer, like even hosting events, when I've done events, depending on who it is and where it is, like you can tell like people they're not uppity.
Yeah,
They don't have that uppity. They don't have that urge to vibe compared to the States. Oh my God, the
I
States,
know.
even Europe. You don't even have to say the States. Go to UK. Their energy's
Yeah.
high.
I'm going to
Hi.
England in May, and I'm really excited. Trying to book
What
some
parts?
shows. A bunch of parts. We're going to London.
Oh, it's like a tour.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. I'm going to be there for like 2 weeks.
Nice.
Gonna go, and I'm booking as many shows and stuff as I can out
Good.
there.
Do your
so,
thing.
yeah.
Do your thing. So what would be like if you had to choose like 5 areas of performing? Actually, no. Let me rephrase this. If you had to choose between, sorry, not 5 places. What are the 5 artists that you enjoyed being on the marquee of or performing in front of? Because I know you as an artist, you've performed in around a bunch of artists. So
you opened,
which
you mean?
one?
Yeah.
Which one's like the top 5 that you said like when you performed it? Like, I've always wanted to do this in front of this person.
Well, Drake, obviously.
Okay, yes.
Number
I've seen
one.
that.
The
Congrats.
Weekend is lit.
You performed in front of Drake and Weekend?
No, but I've seen them perform.
Oh, seen him perform. Okay.
Yeah, but performing with Onyx was really lit. Do you guys know?
Onyx?
Yeah.
Okay, Sticky Fingers and all that?
Yeah. That's my boy.
Come on.
Who else? Who have I seen?
Y'all remember Sticky Fingers? And
Yeah.
He's a gangster, that guy. I can't even think. Like, you put me on the spot.
I know. Welcome
I have
to
to
the
pull. I have to
Madison
pull up
Podcast.
my EPK. Up.
Okay.
Jeez, sorry. The EPK.
Let me see.
Well, name a few.
Fredo Star.
Like people I've seen like live in Toronto that like I love that are lit that are Toronto artists.
No, I mean like actually like you have performed in their space. As in, like, say for example, you're rapped in front of like a certain like well-known artist in the city.
I just did a show with Token. Do you know who Token is? Yeah, I rapped with him.
Wait, who's
That was this year. He's a white boy. He's from.
Pretty good.
Let me pull up my EPK because I
Pretty
can't.
good. See, shit.
Token?
She has receipts.
But is Token better than Token from South Park though? Because I don't know.
I don't know that Token.
You don't know Token from South Park?
God, no, I don't do South Park like
Wow. Tough room here.
Tough.
Just get the tumbleweed.
Shot Claire. Oh, Shot Claire was lit.
Done it up, wind it up.
You know who else was really, really good? What's his name? Cardinal Official. He was
Cardi.
fucking so good. Like, he really taught me a lot on like stage presence.
Yeah, he's a good performer.
He's kind of like the Busta Rhymes of Toronto in a sense. when it comes to
Canada.
energy. Of
Canada, period. Like,
'Cause when-
he's a legend.
When you see Busta Rhymes, you see Cardinal Official. Like you could tell, like both of them.
Who's
a
more
pioneer.
important for Toronto hip hop history? Cardinal Official or Drake?
Drake, period. Drake's the greatest rapper alive.
I would have.
Cardinal has really paved the way.
Without Cardi,
He has
do we get
paved the
Drake?
way.
He's paved the way.
I would
Drake
have
is
to-
obviously the
I'm
bigger
sorry,
artist,
Cardinal.
and he's done
I'm so
much.
sorry.
But Cardinal really paved
said
the
that
way.
too fast.
He was the first person really on BET from Canada. Really,
Well, technically, some people would say Mishi Me,
Aw,
Mishi
shout out
Me.
Mishi
Mishi Me,
Me.
and then
Love her.
Mysterio Fresh,
And there's
Maestro
also
Fresh West.
Master
Shot
Fresh.
Claire.
Shot Claire.
Okay, yeah, but they were like much
And
music.
what
But
was the
we're,
other-
like, I feel like Cardinal really.
Took that next level.
Absolutely, I totally
Drake
agree
really
with you.
obviously is the bigger artist, and he's done way more for Toronto hip hop. But you can't just diss the boy.
So,
No,
so
that's
you
not
know
a
what it
diss.
is? I
never
would
said
say
diss,
for
but
when
you
it
know what I'm
comes
saying.
to get
Canadian
canceled. thing, I would say like Cardinal would be like the Stone Cold.
Okay, I don't know.
Wrestling? Stone
I
Cold
don't know where
Steve
this
Austin.
wrestling analogy is
No,
going.
of Canada.
Wow, we're getting
Just
wrestling
walk with me
analogy.
with it, like the Stone Cold, because he bust down the door for a lot of like upcomers.
Okay. Can
He's
we,
got tracks.
tell me in basketball terms,
So basically, okay, so I would say
because me no watch wrestling.
Cardinal
I'm not a fan.
Official would probably be the Steve Nash
Steve Nash.
in a sense of the first one.
Canadian to
The
really.
first Canadian.
You remember 2
to,
MVPs, right?
right? To step into the
All-Stars.
scene and show his skill.
No. It's regular.
sports.
No. Don't worry about the
my
Canadian
God.
part.
You see?
Like who is Cardinal Official Michael Jordan?
No.
He's not Michael Jordan, but he is. I would say he's like a Kareem or Bill Russell. when it
Kareem
comes
or
to
Bill
Canada.
Russell?
When it comes to Canada, because he set the tone. He
Set the
he
tone.
set the tone, and then Drake would be the Jordan. He took it from Kareem and Bill and made his
Or the
own thing.
LeBron.
Talking about
since he
rappers
likes
or
LeBron.
artists?
Artists. He's talking about
Artists?
Yeah.
I think Weeknd is top 2 along
No,
with Drake.
Drake is
I
bigger
think-
than Weeknd.
Well, Drake is better than Weeknd. It goes
Bigger.
Drake, then
Debatable.
Weeknd.
Versatility
Bigger and
wise,
better.
I would
I
say
hate
Drake.
Weeknd.
But when it comes to raw, natural talent, I'd probably say Weeknd, because that boy's been singing.
That dude
To
is
me, he
nice.
can't sing.
He's like such
To me,
an
he can't
artist.
sing.
Like,
Yeah,
his
Weeknd?
brain
Weeknd or Drake?
is So,
Drake.
Weeknd
To
or
me,
Drake?
Weeknd can't sing. I hate Weeknd. He can't sing.
Wow.
Wow.
Speaking of Scarborough,
He's always crying in his songs,
the
and he loves to
Scarborough
fuck
hate
up.
over here.
And
And
he
I
always
bet when
like
you get-
he likes to mess up good songs. Why are you messing up Dirty Diana? Why are you messing up this new song?
He did Dirty Diana.
He did his own version of Dirty Diana trash. He did what's his newest song? He messed up another good one too. Was it No Good Diggity or one a good or
No way. He
Straight
touched
up
that?
hater. Straight up
I
hater.
am.
The man said he
Hater.
touched that.
The
Weeknd-
only two
He is
songs. There's
incredible.
probably two songs.
I love The
one with Kendrick
Weeknd.
Lamar, one with Drake, of course, and
If I have to give like an all around performer, I'm saying Drake. Done.
Drake.
Have you seen them live, both of them?
Yes, when I was working at the Rogers Center and he came,
I've seen Drake live,
said-
yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Those
Weeknd?
2
No.
days when the Weeknd was at the Rogers Center, he set the place
Yeah.
up. Like when I
Didn't
mean,
didn't the power go out because of the performance and shit?
no.
Yeah,
That's
the
what
outage. It
supposed
was the
to-
Rogers.
that was
Rogers
before.
outage.
That was after.
No, it was before. That's why the show didn't go on. Correct? It was
No,
the Rogers
no,
Center.
the power
Rogers.
happened before he came to the show.
Correct.
Oh, okay,
and that's why they
okay.
had to
They had to
reschedule.
And they had to
Uh-huh.
reschedule it.
Okay, got
right?
it.
But when he came for those 2, because I was at the lower level, like I was at the bottom.
So you couldn't sneak me in? That's crazy.
When I mean-
that's nuts.
Like when you get to sit,
gonna
like
hook up Brian
stand
up?
there and watch it, because I've never seen him perform. But I will say, like the way he sets it up, it's giving that Kendrick Lamar type performance. because the way how Kendrick Lamar does his like. The way his setup is, it looked just like that in a sense, but it was different. And the way he had the crowd, boy,
It's
and he
crazy.
gave them every song.
Yeah.
He wasn't one of those artists. You know those artists that will come on and give you like probably like 30 minutes and that's it. No,
Yeah.
he gave
Well,
them.
it's his show. He better.
No, but there's like for example, Popcorn when he came to perform, the man does like 3 songs and leave.
Because Popcorn was sick of Kingston Fest. I can
No,
understand.
before.
But
No.
that just like shows you the range of artists
That's
as
what I'm
well.
saying.
Like that's why Weekend is where Weekend is at. and
Exactly.
that's
Wait,
where
what does
he is
Popcorn
where
got to
he
do?
is
Clark's,
Exactly.
Unruly, and
No, but the thing is though, the man has a discography. Like Popcorn has it, but the thing is though, when it comes times to perform it, people are expecting him to do the features and all that stuff. That's why I had to respect Weeknd because he gave them everything. He gave them the little bit of Drake feature. Like he gave them that. He gave them their money's worth. That's the whole purpose. That's why we talked about Kingston Fest even all now because like you didn't get your money's worth.
That's
Did
for
you
sure.
guys all go to that?
Oh,
No, I
the
didn't.
stories.
So question for you, as
Yeah.
as an artist or even female, like how difficult or how's the industry for you? What's the challenges you find there?
I mean, like I'm obviously like a white female rapper. Like that's one thing. Like people call me.
You are?
Yes.
Bumba.
I didn't notice.
So
Crazy.
people like comment on that all the time and
How
say,
long have you been?
professionally like 7 years, going on 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your
And it's like,
discography is good.
yeah, like finally, like this year, I'm really starting to see the benefits. And Saturday, I have a huge announcement. I can't announce
Don't
it,
say it.
unfortunately, now.
Plug,
No, you
plug,
can.
plug.
This is
Because
not
by the time we
coming.
get out,
But back to the challenges.
Yeah.
We get off topic.
But yeah, no, it's like there's definitely the challenges. And
Yeah.
like people don't take you seriously. And you got to prove yourself a lot more.
Is it because the white aspect or just because you're female?
I think both, a little bit of both. Like people.
Intersectional, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, like, I'm trying to, like, do something different. Like, I sing as well. Like, I'm trying not to be as sexualized as you say. Like, I used to be kind of like that because I thought that was the idea of what a female rapper is supposed to be. And I kind of, through COVID, like, really reevaluated my brand and
how you
decided
want
to
to be perceived. How you want
yeah,
people to look at
yeah, and I have little fans now. Like I have 10-year-old, 9-year-old fans that sing my music.
That's good.
I want it to be like parents to be like okay with it, you know. Like luckily, there's some parents out there that don't mind when their kids listen to my music, which is lit. So thank you to those people. But moving forward, like my next album is very much more PG and radio friendly and marketable, you know, because you want to make money in this shit.
And a lot of people don't understand that, like, there's a lot of work that comes into, like, when I made my first song by myself in Seneca, from beginning to end, from scratch, oh my gosh, it takes work. So I can only imagine you doing a full album.
And money is a
And
huge
money,
thing,
oh
yeah.
my God.
And I don't have grants. Like I'm funding this all on my own, you know. And it's
Hustle.
I do like I'm starting to get investors and everything because people see the vision and see the dream. So I can't wait to see kind of what happens in the next 2 years.
Can't you apply for grants?
Yeah, no, for sure. And I have lots of people that want to do that. It's just a matter of timing. Everything is everything's coming together. That's all I can really say.
So what made you get into rap?
I think
yeah.
that's a really good question. You guys are asking really good questions.
That's what we do in the Monday.
I love it. I think that I wanted to challenge myself. I was a snowboarder back in the day and had an accident and I did like brain shit. Like I did poetry, right? So I was always a poet and that was kind of like what I did for a long time. And then Young M.A., like I really liked her style of rap and always listened to old school rap. So I just kind of started doing it out of the blue one day. And it helped with my memory and stuff like that. So then I posted a video online, just not even thinking of it. And it went like mini viral, I guess. And then that was just snowballed from there.
Would you say that was your first big break? Or when did you start to believe, hold up, maybe, you know what?
That was what put confidence in me to like be like, okay, maybe I do have something. And then when I started doing shows, like from that video, like people in Toronto started contacting me to do shows. I got on stage and I just fell in love with it. And it's like a drug. Like you guys,
it is.
And you're an amazing host.
Oh, I appreciate it.
And like when you get on stage, that's kind of what drives me to do it.
Yep.
And then it became like my therapy. Like I went through a bad breakup and that was what my outlet to kind of get through that, you know. And music is great in that sense. There's no rules to it.
So what was who was like the first
Notable
audience
name, I was
and
gonna
notable name
to
that
really
you
say.
performed in front of that made you feel like okay, like
Or give you your props or your respect.
Rich Homie Quan.
gee, I know
That was like a big moment for me.
that's huge,
Yeah,
and
and
he's a good performer too.
yeah, like he was
Not
here.
these days. Whoa.
He was,
You can't find it.
no, he's coming back actually with some stuff. He was performing here, and I was backstage, and it was just like a vibe going. And I kind of went up to him. I was like, "Can I rap to you right now?" He's like, "Do it," and I did it in front of everyone, and everyone went nuts. It was recorded, and then that kind of blew me up in a sense. Like people started contacting me more. There was a guy from Casanova from New York.
Really?
That's crazy.
Oh,
He-
free
yeah.
Casanova. Okay.
So
Oh,
he
shit. Yeah.
approached me to do the not so Brooklyn challenge. But the Toronto, so I was one of the first people in Toronto to do the I'm So Toronto challenge, and then that's when Six Buzz posted it.
That's great.
And then that's kind of, like, there was just always these little viral moments that kept happening.
So do you freestyle?
Pardon me?
You freestyle?
No, not that good.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
I can, like, if I'm in a vibe, like, in the studio, like, I
Yeah.
can kind of go into the room and, you know, say stuff, but I'm not going to, like, lie and say, like, I can freestyle
I got my
the
shoes
top.
with me. Don't nothing.
Nah,
You can't.
nah.
So
When I load up the chopper,
But yeah,
Hey,
that's-
Siggy,
that's
go
kinda
wicked.
weird.
No,
any collaboration with like future Toronto artists or any
I'm
foreign
hoping so. There's some people.
you're making
Can't-
me want to get in my rap bag.
I know.
Again.
I
God
hope.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
Drew can
because Drew
actually
was
freestyle
so-
though. Drew can actually
Drew
freestyle.
was so
Yo,
great.
don't
I'm
get it
joking.
twisted.
Drew
I used to
can-
rap,
Drew
man.
can
Don't get it
freestyle.
twisted.
Yeah.
What?
No, there's
Sure.
some big things happening this year for me, and I'm really excited to show
2023 is
Toronto.
a big year. It looks like.
It's the Michael Jordan year.
Okay.
And yeah, there are definitely some Toronto artists that I would like to collab with. Swagger, right?
Okay.
Moolah First.
Yes.
Okay.
Love Moolah First. Shout out you.
Moolah, okay.
Nana Goody.
Before! I said I'm better than
He's a
before.
legend.
Pissed
you guys should
off.
Get him on here.
Can't
He'd probably
face
come
me.
on
Been the
this
man.
show.
Yeah, right?
Level 9
Oh, you
boss.
what?
I can ask
He's from
him.
the ends.
Ask him and
Brixton,
see. Ask him if he's down. If he's down. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's to me like his aura about him is so.
But it's so marketable. So it's so
confidence, huh?
smart, and I respect
Yeah.
everything he's doing. And people that don't understand it need to catch up.
I get it, man. I get
it.
I look at him. It's like. Yeah.
What is the Toronto sound now though? The Toronto sound. Is there a sound?
Yeah. Well, right now it's like that New York drill. I think. Like that's the what's hot right now.
Is it?
I used to fuck with back in the day. Sorry for my language actually, but I used to mess with it back in the day. But now I just found myself like skipping videos on like
Like artists?
Six Buzz.
Well,
or,
because
like,
they're all the same.
they're all
It's
the
all
same,
in the
right?
same fucking Airbnb
You know.
with the same fucking camera.
With the same,
The same
okay,
bottle.
Henny.
The same bottle of Henny, the
same
money,
orange-
the girls,
same
like
orange
it's
Lambo.
boring.
Same orange Lambo.
At first it was
It's
lit.
Same
boring.
LED lights.
Yeah.
Don't get twisted.
It's boring and
The
like
same chain they've passing around too. I tell you that.
no diss, but like honestly, like Toronto artists need to challenge themselves a little bit more.
Step
like,
out the box a bit.
yeah, like look at my I don't know. If
But I
you
just
guys-
want to be lit for the night. Look, Pundo Rizzy. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
They did the whole
like Thick Chick. Did you ever watch Thick Chick?
whatever it's
Chick?
called.
Yeah,
I heard about it. I heard it was.
Yeah.
Sorry, what happened?
my video Thick Chick. Like
Yes.
we're on a farm, like dirt bikes,
Yeah,
like
I
country
seen
shit.
snippets of it. It was fucking.
Yeah.
It was. It's. That's why I like her way of thinking when it comes to music because it's different. When I've seen some of the stuff that she's done, little snippets of it, it's different. Like who would have thunk that woman would be on farm performing?
Yeah,
On a
I
farm.
think you have to challenge
You know
yourself.
what I'm saying?
You know, I think it's underrated. Dax.
Oh my God, love Dax.
I think he's underrated.
Yeah,
It's just,
he's from Ottawa,
a little
right?
creative. Yeah.
Yeah. And like Belly is the best.
Bello is very slept on as well when it comes to this Toronto.
Wait, what's his
Freestyler.
new name?
Freestyler? Yes.
Belly,
yes.
hands down, he's the
He's
best.
still Belly.
He's still Belly?
freestyler.
I think you're talking about P Rain or Preem now.
No,
Preem,
not
oh my God, don't even get me started.
That's
Belly,
one, that's one
I thought
of.
Belly changed his name. He didn't change his name?
No, it's
No, I
still
think it's
Belly.
still Belly. He's Weekend.
When he had the song with Snoop Dogg, it was Belly?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's still Billy.
Oh, okay.
And then once again, P Rain turned to Preem with his
I love
Strix people.
cream.
We have a lot of talented Toronto artists, actually.
Correct.
There is like
Some-
people. I think it's
some
slowly
well-deserved.
coming.
Yeah, some well deserved, some.
Yeah.
Well, that's anywhere.
What keeps you going though?
My
money?
fans. No, not the money. Definitely like the people that message me and say, you know, like your music helped me, and you know, the people that look up to me. Like that's definitely what keeps me going. And I mean, I don't know how to stop. Like especially with the trajectory that I'm going right now. Like
Why would you?
why would I stop? Exactly.
I mean, there's plenty of. I stopped.
I know,
used to
but why did you stop? I think that the
the money.
biggest
And then thank you for asking, eh?
Yeah.
Thank you for asking him.
because you know what I think why because people think like people stop this shit because they like their mind is the biggest like obstacle in music and art
Oh no,
and shit like that.
I suffered for demo-itis for sure.
And what's that?
It's like when you just record and you don't put shit up,
Okay.
and you just like live in the in your
moment.
head type of thing.
But that's what you just said there, living in your head. And that's
Yeah.
huge because people live in their head and then they won't release music that they do even though they're mad talented. Or they'll release music, it won't blow up like they think it will. And then they just give up. Because people think that it comes so easy and it comes overnight. But it takes a long time to actually see results in this shit. At least 10 years with all the A-listers that have told me. 10 years it takes. And even like Jack Harlow says, like it took me 8 years to eat. Like that's facts. Like it's not an overnight thing. It may look like it online, but it's not.
I don't know. I just couldn't do the whole passing out. See, because a lot of artists that are popping.
Passing out CDs.
Easy.
Sorry.
Well,
When did
This
you
is- we're in that
rap?
transition
Hey,
now.
right.
So
Okay,
it's more
no,
digital.
like-
I still have my hazy CD. I still have my
Exactly. I remember with Fur because we have
That's
a friend
lit.
he still raps, right?
Yeah.
And because we come from a group where we used to rap, so we're talking way back when we
Yep.
started rapping. It was like
G-Shit
posting stuff on
remix.
Facebook, on social media, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it was around the time where all these, like, let's say for example, Tech Rhyme. Sorry, what's his new name? Toby.
Toby with an
Toby-
I.
Huh?
Toby with an I.
Yeah, Toby. His
Look
username,
where
Tech
he's at
Rhymes.
now, though.
Exactly. Tory Lanez too.
Look where he's
You
at
had-
now.
You had people like N Rhymes. You had like all of people like were on Facebook rapping at the time, and I don't know. I just couldn't. I just passing out CDs. Yo, like, check out my music. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's just like I just feel like I'm begging.
It takes a lot. And I mean, I feel
you
like I'm
messed up.
begging sometimes.
Not
messed
really,
up.
because no, not really.
You
How you
got
gonna
to, though. But,
advertise
like,
yourself?
sorry.
No, but I don't want
No,
to.
go on.
No, but I don't think it's messed up because like when I look at the industry, it's not something I want to be a part of.
Right, it's dark.
There's a lot of hoops and a lot of stuff you have to do just to get like you see bare talented people and thief comparison is a thief what's it saying comparison to a thief of joy, and you'll be looking at people who are like super talented and they have to go through crap just to try and make it and still not make it. Like it just like, when you pre that and you see the whether some people want to call it the devilish shit that people do just to get into music, it kind of deter you. So like certain things I see that happen in the music industry, I'm just like,
Because it's not the same.
like-
Yeah, no, it's
if I was supposed to continue on that path, I would have ended up like what's his name? Javon B. Sorry, Party Next Door. You see how he is? Like he's secluded. He's like
everyone
introverted,
yeah.
right? So he's dope. If he wanted to be a Chris Brown, he could have been a Chris Brown. But he's more like a reserved type of dude because he recorded with like even back in the day when he was Javon B or whatever his name. I forgot what his name was. So I don't know. So that's why I ask you like, what keeps you going? 'Cause you
I
said
just
7
know that
years.
my story isn't done here. And if I gave up when I want, like I want to give up all the time, but like
Yeah.
something keeps pushing me and telling me in my head that like this isn't the end, and like I know that there's so much bigger. It's so much bigger than it's gonna get. Like I feel it in my soul, I believe it in my brain, and I have to keep telling myself that.
The reward is worth
No,
the risk.
Yeah, and like what you just said, sorry to interrupt you, but look where Tory Lanez is now, like how long he's been working.
prison.
So if I give up now, like I'm gonna always have that regret of I didn't try. You know? So I think that it's very important for if you want to take this shit seriously, and I fucking take this shit seriously, so I want to put my everything in until I can't anymore.
This gave me extra motivation in what I
Good.
do.
Good.
I was motivated, but she
I
didn't
actually
have
think that because you said that kind of like you being a rapper female and white is kind of like I actually think the opposite. I think it's kind of probably even more unique because in our community, it's like if you're black and you're rapping, okay, that's normal. But if a white person's kind of rapping, it's like, oh, okay, this is kind of spit.
No, for sure, and like,
You know? So I think it's actually maybe an advantage to you because it's like
yeah, no, and definitely,
You're
I
different,
totally agree with
you
you
know?
on that, and that's what sets me apart
Yeah.
from other people. But then that also contradicts, like, I have such a standard, and I have to set that standard.
Because unless you're as good as Eminem.
Yeah. Well, and like people say it, but a lot of people say Iggy Azalea, like
Or
that's
Iggy, right?
that's-
You're either as bad as Iggy or as good as Eminem.
and that's like
that's
the
where
diss.
they put you. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not a diss to me. I'm Rax, and I'm gonna be my
Wait,
own brand.
Who's a good white woman rapper?
Good question.
I mean, they are out
Right
there.
here.
There's a girl on TikTok that does with Russ.
Right here.
Yeah.
Come on.
right there.
Yeah,
Iggy?
exactly.
Iggy's not a good. No.
No, we're not gonna diss
Who
her,
that?
but
Who that? Who that?
but like that's her vibe and that's her brand, and she you know is sexual. But like if you
Krishan.
really watch,
Is it Krayshawn? Sorry, not to cut you.
no, the girl that does Gucci.
Yeah, what was her name?
Krishan,
Krishan, right?
Yeah, I've opened for her and Little Debbie.
Little Debbie.
I've opened for her and Dev.
I saw what's his name perform. He hung out with them. The guy with the tats and the grill. It
Everybody
was
got
on
tats.
the
Riff Raff?
Bad Boy Club. Riff Raff.
Riff Raff.
Oh, yo, he came out because I went to the Skepta concert and Skepta brought him out
That's wild.
and it was lit. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh, is that Riff
Riff
Raff?
Raff is funny.
Riff Raff?
Riff Raff
My
was
word.
lit.
I've heard Riff
Yeah.
Raff in a minute, folks.
Yeah, he's
Riff
funny.
Raff
He's
is
doing like what are those things called where you like
Like
you
voiceovers.
call in and you're like, oh, like make me a message.
Voice-
The one that you pay for.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the app.
You know what I'm
Yeah. It's like for celebrities, they can like get some
Yeah.
side money and
He's
stuff.
on that. I think you can get one for like $60.
Get him to shut the man don't care out.
Yeah, you really should. That'd be fucking lit.
That would be hard
Yeah.
still. But diverting to entertainment and being at a certain standard, I want everybody's opinion on this. So the situation with John Morant, right? When it comes to what he is and what he tries to portray in the outside world. Did you hear about that?
No, I don't.
So basically, John Morant was seen
Superstar
on
Nike
live.
athlete.
He's a great.
Oh, the shooter. He's shooting.
Yeah,
Not
having
really
a gun.
but
He has a
NBA
gun.
NBA player.
He
Yeah.
shot at someone in a parking lot.
No. That's
that's a retired
That's
superstar
yeah,
athlete.
Yeah.
So the
Superstar
superstar
is borderline.
Yeah.
Superstar. Sean Kemp.
All star.
It's kind
Hall
of
of Famer.
sad how much like athletes, like the brain damage that athletes go through. Like I think that's a big factor in that.
Yes.
I just don't understand because like he's young guy that has like what is he like early 20s, and he literally like I think Stephen A was saying how next year he could probably get a contract for 250 or 230 mil in the next 5 years,
That's crazy.
and he does that. Like,
So what did you kill someone?
So
No, he just
showed a gun on.
he showed a
Okay.
gun on live.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
like, I get where maybe you come from that area.
But
Let's say that.
I heard
And
that
before-
he didn't. I heard that he doesn't.
but that's
So-
what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He's not like a DeRozan who actually, reps that stuff. He's not like a Westbrook who lives in those ends, or a James Harden who live in them streets like that. And even DeMar DeRozan is more hood than Ja. And you don't see DeMar do stuff like that.
True.
He calling. Ja
He's from
fake gangster.
Inglewood, bro. DeRozan's from Inglewood, like 2 blocks from Nipsey, for
So
God's
you're
sake.
you're
shout out
calling John
Nipsey.
Morant a fake gangster.
Yes.
Gangsta.
I don't.
Yes.
Fake gangster.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess.
No one. You want to know how I know?
Oh,
The
yeah.
NBA players are not scared of him. You can tell.
Look at him. He weighs 150 pounds.
listen,
Who's he really
yeah.
fucking
I
with?
was
really?
raised,
Small boy.
other than my pops, I was raised by OGs. And I mean OGs that are not afraid to lift it up and let it spray.
So who
You know
are
what I'm
the
saying?
who
I
are
could
the,
tell a fake one.
who are the NBA players that were about it though? All NBA players are like soft, anyways.
I would say DeRozan's about it, but he keeps it low key.
How he about it? Didn't he like take time off to deal with his
Mental health,
That
because his
don't-
father's out here dying in these streets. What?
That don't mean
No, that's not why he
nothing,
took
bro.
time off.
Father.
I'm talking when he was with the Raptors. Didn't he say like you had to go get therapy to beat LeBron?
Stop.
No, I think he was about
He
that.
thinks so. Don't
No, I
do
think-
it.
What did he say? I remember.
You're
What did he?
No.
He said something.
I think DeRozan was going through.
You're such a You're
There's the
goofy.
soundtrack. I love that.
I think DeRozan. That's funny. I think DeRozan was going through. I think his father passed, and then he was going through. I think a breakup with his girl. Oh, he had a kid.
Y'all problem.
Girl problems always gets us, man. Trust me.
Y'all problem.
Here, this
It
guy.
gets you eventually.
But you gotta
I know
also,
this softie. girl.
but you also gotta know like where they're coming from is like
Sometimes it gets
they
you.
don't have
Zach
a safe
Randolph.
space.
Zach Randolph was about it. I think Zach Randolph.
But once again, he's a big black guy. Fuck around. Who's
He
really
fucking-
gonna?
The dude
Go
was scared of
sports.
cats.
Yep.
Come
You
on.
scared of cats?
He was scared of a cat. He's scared of cats.
Hey, black people.
Are you kidding me?
Gangsters are scared.
Steve Adams is about that life.
Well, he's
No.
just a-
Don't you,
I'm not saying no.
Nobody's scared of Aquaman.
bro?
You're not scared
have
of
you
Aquaman
seen
stuff, Vince? You're not
videos
gonna
of-
touch him?
bro.
He's just big, bro.
Even
Yo.
NBA
Okay, so
players
touch
say
him.
they don't want to touch
So
him.
you do that.
Jason who?
You
Jason
touch a
Momoa?
button and see what happens.
No,
I think
he looks like him.
I think Carmelo at one
He
point.
looks like him.
Steven Jackson, Allen Iverson.
Yeah, Steven Jackson,
Allen Iverson and.
Zach
But yeah,
Randolph.
I'd say anyone who has lived in the hood, we don't. You're not up until a certain age. You're not really trying to live that kind of lifestyle.
Correct.
Especially when you're already out it.
It's a means to an end, you know. what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Correct.
And he's already out of it, and he's making money. Like the whole
He's a
purpose is
superstar-
to
he's
get
a
out
future-
the hood. Now you're out the hood. You don't gotta go back in it.
He's a
You're-
future superstar athlete.
You know
With
what
that,
I'm
he
saying?
just got his own shoe.
You know what I'm saying?
Kids are doing his stupid giddy dances. Like what?
Bro.
what
like
giddy-
1 out of
whatever.
10 guys will actually make it.
And how many people are in
1
the
out of
NBA?
10, huh? Like you think about every dude you know that's it's either rest in peace, either they're dead, they're not on shit, or it's just like in jail, or you know what I mean. So when Josh trying to portray himself like, and maybe he is, who knows, right? But if he's trying to flash a gun and this and that, I kind of blame.
His father.
I do.
No, I think the father is sick because the father is there every step of the way.
So you
People are
wouldn't
saying
blame-
the
so if
father
the
is better
father-
than LeVar, and now they're comparing their work.
So if the father is there every time and his son is out here doing that, shouldn't he blame the father?
You could say
No.
that about LeVar Ball because look at the middle son out here stealing in China. So you can't really
Stealing is different. Everybody steal.
stealing in China when you have the money like that.
Not
you
everybody holding up a gun when you have a $200.
it's still hood
Yeah,
activity.
No, it's not. Stealing is
Nah,
not. Don't
NBA
put stealing on us. First of all, he stole us from Africa. Don't do that.
And here we go.
Like, you know.
Anyways,
He doesn't
No.
like to embrace his African
Yo,
side.
Artesz, you're
know,
right
right?
still, because it's apparently, when I Googled it, it's approximately 450 players that play in the NBA.
Yeah.
So now imagine how many of those that been wanting to get in the NBA.
Me, shit.
There are a lot of people, man.
What?
A lot of people have.
A hell of a lot.
Usually, if you're in the NBA, you've done something really good.
But that's what I'm saying. There's people
out of
that
trouble.
wants to be in the 450,
Yeah.
right? Even Jada Kiss even said it in a song. Why did certain mans didn't make it and Jordan did, and they were better than him. You know what I'm saying? So like being in the 450 spectrum of NBA, like you made it. You done made it.
Yeah, NBA is all politics, though.
It is politics, but not you create your own politics when you flash a gun on live for no reason.
But sometimes
Who told you to do that?
That's sometimes our culture. It's
Bronny was out here smoking weed. So you're gonna blame LeBron for being a bad parent?
Yeah.
100%.
The fudge.
Fuck
Accountability.
is my kids smoking?
It's
weed
true
for?
still. You gotta hold your kids
How old is
accountable
Bronny?
regardless.
17, 18 now? Or back then he was 16 when he was
My
smoking
kid's
weed?
16
The
smoking.
weed?
Yeah.
You guys don't smoke?
We do, but you know, not like
Yeah.
that.
Well,
I'm
you
a
know,
cigar
I
Oh, don't weed me.
don't
I
You
don't
don't
do it like that
smoke.
either. No.
No.
You,
I do
you
an
smoke?
edible.
No.
You
Once in a, not even.
You
I'm
smoke?
a cigar smoker.
He does crack.
Oh, I was gonna.
I'm a cigar
You like
smoker.
white things?
And that's like rare occasion. Oh, that's crazy. Don't do that to the man.
Oh
he
my
does
God.
crack.
No, I do not, sir.
gonna be
Not
on
that.
TMZ.
You never
Girl.
you never
It's gonna
sneak
be on
line?
TMZ?
No, what?
Allegedly.
Delete this now. Cut this
Don't they
narrative.
have those in music parties, like there's like crack here, cocaine here, like there's like,
Like each room.
Sniff a line.
see, those are the things they have to do, and I can't go to them place there.
I mean, it's
I can't go to a party like cocaine here, crack there. I barely put up on my
crack.
chest
No,
growing up. Like,
I don't go to those parties, but definitely coke for sure.
what's the craziest?
Tristan, how are those parties? How are those
Tristan,
parties?
how's those
You asking
parties?
me? I don't want to be in that room either. You mad?
What's the craziest thing you ever seen at one of these events that you've been to?
Girl naked on the table with Coke on her. Drinking a mix up.
No, you
there's been
definitely
lots
seen
of
that. Don't be
things.
modest.
Certain parties I can't talk about, but there's been parties where I've seen
Illuminati.
certain A-listers
Oh,
go
no.
into the bathroom. I mean, and you know what they're doing in there.
Who going to the bathroom?
I don't think
I
they're
can't
A-listers. A-listers
Bummer.
do it in front of you.
No.
They do it in front of you. You remember when? I won't
Like,
say no
yeah.
name. Remember when?
So and so.
Was like
Beep it. Beep.
speed bumping.
Bamba.
Is your man on the floor?
No, you're lying.
You see that video and he like.
You're mix up. You're mix up.
Yo,
gotta see that.
I
don't
believed
know.
it ever since Cat Williams' Pimp Chronicle 2 special.
Speaking of
Oh my
crack,
Yeah. Good segue into
I
that.
love that. I love that. Speaking of crack.
Poor Cat
what
Williams.
did Cat Williams do?
So Cat
Fought a
Williams.
kid.
No, not even.
Oh yeah, he did.
That too.
Fight a kid.
You leave Cat alone.
No, but even before that, when he talked about it on Pimp Chronicles 2, when he said that, like, when you go into the mansion parties and you see, like, different rooms, and he's like, wait, is that two niggas kissing? Is one of them Professor Obi? He clap in the closet. Oh, yo, those who watch Cat Williams, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I
Sorry,
never
that was
found Cat
hilarious.
Williams that funny. to
I
be
liked
honest.
him in his
That was
prime.
correct.
Yeah, but once like
That's a pimp decision.
yeah.
Daddy,
Who's,
I want
who's
an
funny?
Xbox.
Who's funnier, Cat Williams or Dave Chappelle?
Dave.
Right now, Dave. Shit. Who would I see?
Dave.
Yes.
The Cat's a legend.
I would
though.
see. Yeah, I was gonna say in their prime. I would love to go back in
Yeah.
time to see Cat in his prime.
Yeah, in the prime. For
Okay,
sure.
Cat Williams or Kevin Hart?
Cat Williams.
in their prime. Cat.
That was fast.
Cat Williams.
Kevin Hart in his
Kevin
prime
Hart is
was
actually
good.
I've seen him live, he's funny.
He's
I
funny,
did, I
but
did recently as well.
I think it's a draw.
nah, I say Cat.
He's
Williams.
annoying. Like
that's
too
the
much. Too much cat. But he is funny. Did you see that bowling video? He recently was in a
God.
bowling.
Who, Kevin Hart?
Yeah, he's actually really good at
He's
bowling.
good in like
He has tournaments with his
interviews,
people.
Yeah.
interviews and skits. Like he's okay, but his stand up is not for me. Or his movie. I've never seen. Apart from Soul Plane, he peaked at Soul Plane in my opinion. But apart
Think
from
like
that,
a man.
Who was in that?
Think
He
like a
was-
man.
oh, that was his first big.
That was with him, Taraji P, Regina Hall, Regina. Hall?
Yeah, I think.
Taraji
so.
P, Regina.
All right. Cat Williams or Chris Rock?
Chris Rock. He's in his I think so.
Okay.
It's hard.
I give slight edge to a Cat.
What did he say about? I heard something like he said something about Will Smith
Oh
and his
my
stand-up comedy.
God.
Yeah.
What did he say?
God.
What did he
What
say? I
happened?
didn't watch.
I'm gonna say, where was the lie? Nowhere.
What did he say?
What did he say?
He said that Will Smith has selective outrage. He said everybody called Will Smith a bitch. Charlamagne the God called him a bitch. The rappers called him a bitch. Like, he's like, everybody called him a bitch. And who did he hit? Me. A nigga he knows he can beat. That's a bitch ass.
That's good. Yeah.
That is so valid. That is
Yeah.
so valid.
really.
He's like, no, that's
He gotta
valid.
stand up for himself.
No, but bro, the man's
What
like,
kind-
I didn't have any entanglements. First of all, everybody's been cheated on. He says, he's like, everybody's been cheated on. He's like, but nobody has had an interview with the person that they cheated with. He's like, yeah, so I sucked the
he's
man's
going
dick.
in.
What did you feel about it? Yo, I don't care.
Oh, he went off. It's not
Oh,
Netflix?
No, it
that
was-
was his
It is,
ending.
yeah.
That was
Yeah, it
his
was the ending.
closer. He
Okay.
dropped the mic after.
And I gotta watch.
Go.
Oh wow.
Nah,
Oh.
it was
holding
funny.
that.
The clip I saw was funny, but like,
He was holding that.
yeah, he
He's smart though because he waited to talk about it till his special.
Yeah.
Because he
that's
got
true.
offered probably bank, like to go on interviews and stuff after that.
yeah. Why would he do an interview for that?
Yeah.
It was with the
Because of money. I do, like, he probably got offered crazy amounts to go and talk about it. But he's like, he was smart and he's like, no, I'm going to talk about this on my special. So then
Special.
people got to watch the
Leave
special.
Will Smith alone, man.
The deepest thing that Chris Rock said is he said something that really hit. I think everyone's saying it now. She hurt him more than he hurt me.
Yeah, big time.
That was deep. When he said that, I was like, yo.
A slap is a slap.
And the
shit
worst-
Jada did to him, of course.
And he actually admitted, he's
Oh,
like,
yeah, wait.
Publicly
wait.
embarrassed.
How you guys know he's hurt? They're
Will
still
Smith is
together.
hurt?
You can see in his
you
eyes.
don't know Will Smith
They're
is
still
hurt?
together though.
I don't mean
You're a
Yeah,
devil.
yeah,
Any,
shut
any, any dude that
You're an idiot.
gets up on the stage and
They're
slaps
still
a man,
together.
no, he's been like, you can tell it's been on his
Why do you
mind.
think he slapped him in the first place? You telling me he's not stressed about this shit?
Of course.
What are you talking about, sir?
I don't know.
And apparently, how it started is that Jada actually apparently started this whole thing with Chris Rock because he said that Jada blamed Chris Rock for Will's album Concussion not being nominated.
Damn, his album? What was it?
Sorry, not his album. The movie not being nominated for the
No,
movie.
that's not
But he
what
did.
happened.
He got an award that night.
But-
No. What happened was like the year that Chris Rock hosted the Oscars.
Yeah.
They were doing boycott for the
Yeah.
Oscars.
And they were blaming
But Chris Rock didn't want to boycott. He still went ahead and performed.
And
But he didn't say he was blaming. He just said this had ill feelings towards him because he didn't boycott.
That's why they had
but
beef?
that's what he said.
Yeah. He didn't say blame. You're using the word blame.
That's why they had beef.
That's what she said.
No, it was because of the
that's what he
comment
said
about her
that she
alopecia.
Yeah, for the hair thing.
The thing. Is that what it's called?
No, he said that. That's what he said.
No, he didn't say that. I seen the clip. He didn't say that
I seen the whole clip.
because he said he
Roll the
didn't
clip.
even know that they were like had issue.
Nah,
Yeah.
Because yo, honestly though, Will Smith's not slapping 50 Cent.
Yeah.
That's
Honestly,
why
he's not doing it.
That's why it was so valid. He's like he could have hit anybody else that was calling him a bitch. And apparently Chris Rock said like he tried to call him and give him his condolences, and Will Smith didn't answer.
Because Jada's on the line saying, you better not pick up that phone. He's looking at the phone like...
Honestly, he hit the hammer. If you want my opinion, he hit the hammer on the nail. He said what he had
Hammer
to
on the
say.
nail.
Yes.
Hit the head on the nail.
Yeah, I don't care. He
Wait, how that one go?
he put it in a perspective that made so much sense, and he could have been like anybody else. Because even certain interviewers said that like he was better than certain people. Because the next day they would have said something. He waited a whole year. Mind you, it's almost a year, literally a year when this happened.
Do you think Will Smith is a simp for that?
Yes, he is. The way he did it, the way he went about it.
What do you think?
What do you think? He's a simp?
What do you
What-
think?
what is-
From
what-
a woman's perspective?
What is your definition of a simp?
No,
I don't know how
First,
I would
ask,
react.
do you think that was a simp behavior?
My bad, brother.
I think that sim shit is so stupid. Like,
Okay, was it
What-
a dumb move?
What is a simp to you?
Well, I think like guys think that it's like just being a bitch for their woman, but I think it's like you just have to be respectful in a relationship.
Yep,
Like,
I agree.
this simp shit is so stupid because then it makes men think like, oh, I can't treat my girl good or because then I'm a simp. Like
agree.
it's just so dumb.
Yeah, that's the math.
Nah,
the math is not math.
You see, you hear what she said.
It's stupid. Like just be equal and fucking treat each other with respect. I think that's what
See
it is.
each other.
Not
Equal each other. Once again, we love treating our woman with respect. When she doesn't reciprocate now,
Yeah.
And you're
that's
Still-
now you're looking stupid.
Give
And
and
you
get,
should do
give
that.
and get, give
See,
and get.
it's a lot of give, no get. Now you're looking dumb.
Well, then you're
That's
with the
a
wrong
simp.
person then.
So the question
That's a
is,
simp.
what the Will Smith slap?
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel about it? How do you feel
How do you
about
think
that
you should have done
situation in
it?
general?
What would you have done?
Leading to now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a time and a place. I think at the Oscars in front of millions of people is like the wrong place. Maybe backstage after, because you still would have got the same reaction from the media. But just like the disrespect that Chris had to go through for that, like that was crazy. I thought it was fake, like
Everyone did.
conspiracy.
Ain't nobody slapping me on national TV.
It was
not
just
getting
too
away with it.
calculated a little bit, you know. Like I talked about this on Twitch last night. Like it was very calculated, and I don't know. Who knows?
Fake, what was it, scripted?
we will,
Everything
we
is
will
scripted.
never know.
No.
Like sports, everything is scripted.
And that was
right?
just such a good slap too. Like it was just like perfect. It was like
perfect.
Listen,
you know.
if he had just rearranged his
God.
actions, if he had said leave my wife's name out your mouth, and then he kept talking, then he would have walked on stage and slapped the shit out of him. That
It
I
was
get.
just crazy.
It was just literally he was laughing at the jokes, looked to you and said, "Oh shit, she's
Yeah, she was mad. She's
oh shit,
mad.
you're mad? Okay, I got you, baby. What's
Yeah.
up? Bow."
So how do you feel if your partner that you're with like defending your honor like that?
like I think it's hot. I'm not gonna cap and say it's not, but I mean, there's a time and a place, and like, especially like we're all adults now, like, you know.
Question: what if he doesn't defend your honor? Some next guy says, "Hey, yo, Rex, I want to."
Your bars are whack.
Or whatever the situation, me want your rocks or whatever, and literally your man is walking next to you.
Yeah, but
He's
like,
not so. What if he doesn't say nothing? He just keeps walking.
I think like I don't give a fuck what people say about me at all, and like if people want to say words to me and like whatever, it is what it is.
So you don't-
I don't want to risk my man getting in trouble and like hurting someone.
As he said, he turns
And
around,
him
he's
go to
6'7",
jail.
and
or getting hurt.
or getting hurt. You never know.
Wise
like
woman.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Wise woman.
Right? Like,
Wise.
but if they fuck with my like. If something happens, like
Physical.
then that's when it's like gloves are off.
Physical.
So a random guy slaps your ass.
Then you can beat the shit out of him.
What if he doesn't do nothing? That's the point. That's what I'm trying to say.
Then I'll go with the man that slapped my ass.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That didn't sound too kidding.
Babe, what if you just bumped into him? No, listen, let's not.
That's crazy.
Are men intimidated dating a rapper?
For sure. Yeah.
You don't want to get caught up in this track.
Well, it's like some of them don't want to be like my muse. Like they don't, they don't want to.
Muse?
Yeah, like how about if I rap a song about you?
That's what I'm saying. You get bars. You get straight shots for no
I
reason.
used to love him, but now he don't. Love on the cover.
But that being said, the guy that my album is about, like he's still like one of my best friends, and he low-key loves it. Like he always brings it up.
Your ex?
Yeah.
You were doing an album about your ex? Or
I did an album about my ex.
You did that? How many
Damn.
songs?
I don't even remember.
Hold on, let me.
What did he do to you? Damn.
No,
see
but
these
like
song
every
titles.
artist has a muse. I think like
Was
I'm
it
not
the all
sitting here.
let me see the albums. This
Oh no,
You're
it's
gonna
rated R.
rated R?
Yeah, that's not the whole album is about him, but there's songs about him. But like every artist has a muse. Like you have to.
So
write
this
about
album,
something.
rated R, was about him.
All my
so-
songs are about someone.
Make me wanna. What did he want?
No, that wasn't about him. That was about a different guy.
A different guy. Jesus.
You made an album about the
No,
main guy
like there's
and the side
songs.
guy.
There's my
Wow, Rax. You racking them up, huh?
Don DeMarco.
Shit like that. Shit
so
like
Rax.
Yeah.
Track number 2, Feeling Good.
No, that's
that. Yeah,
not,
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you
That's
did
not
after.
that's not a
I'm
love
sure you
song.
did
That's just like
after.
that's for Stitch. Shout out Young Stitch. That was
What else,
just, like,
what
a
else,
feel
what
good
else, what else?
song.
Track number 3, Rax. Ratchet.
No, that's
Ooh, that
not
was the girl he
about
cheated
him.
with? Okay, I get it. I get it.
That
That's
was
the girl
after.
he cheated.
That was after.
Okay, that's the girl he cheated with. Continue.
Yeah.
Rax.
I don't even
Keep
remember
going.
the names of my songs.
Bounce.
What yo?
Bounce is my
What kind of
track.
bounce?
What kind of bounce in a
What
band?
kind of bounce?
That's what I was singing.
Gonna do the
Oh,
rodeo. Let's go.
After he bounced on left him,
Yeah.
started feeling like a bad.
Bitch.
Bish. Actually, I guess this album is about
I
him.
love this song list is okay. So after she felt like a bad bitch, guess where she went?
To the club?
No, she gone. She just gone.
She gone.
Oh, she gone.
gone.
Okay, she gone. She gone.
gone.
Okay, and
Oh,
then
you know, once your girl is gone, she gonna be doing some rated
R.
stuff. Get that nigga like. And if she's doing some rated R stuff,
What's
you
she
know
doing?
she's dropping it.
Dropping it. Okay. That's one of the stuff she's
That
doing?
is
Oh
so
my
funny.
That's one of the stuff she's
That
doing?
is so.
Was this planned?
I'm like curate my music like that, but
And then after she drop it, drop it on you. You
Right.
know, you know if she drop it on you good, you got some good pussy riot.
Yo.
That's what
Why does it
That's what
coordinate
it
so
is.
well? That's
Sometimes they're
mad.
wild, bro.
Oh, God.
it's a story if you
And
actually
apparently-
listen to it.
And after,
Apparently it's a good
after
one,
she give
too.
you that pussy that you riot over, you know what happens? She start being selfish with it.
She don't want to give you no more.
Won't give you no
No.
more.
Oh, no. Lock off the tape.
That's when you get pussy withdrawal.
Exactly.
That's a bonus track. That's a bonus track.
And then after you have the pussy withdrawal,
You never
you find yourself writing broken love letters and shit.
Oh, no.
You know?
That's about him.
Oh, no.
And then you never knew what
You never
would have
knew.
put it on you.
Yeah.
I actually love this.
I-
Was this planned?
I curate my albums very like my next album I'm so excited about. It's coming out June 24th. It's called The Smell of Smoke. And I'm very excited about it. But I curate my albums in a certain way. If you listen to it from start to finish, it tells a story
Tells
of
a
like
story.
what it is. But I guess it's that
I
after
guess.
you saying that
I like how it's organized. That's how I used to do the projects that I never put out. That's how like the whole it's always concept albums.
yeah.
It's kind of like in the Mola, like how Tyler the Creator does things, but it was like always concept. So I like the idea where you just like
Thank you.
concept albums.
I like
like
when
that.
people notice curation of things.
I like that.
It's very important, and same with my shows. Like
Yup.
I do,
Yup.
I curate my shows very
Yup.
particular as well.
I will say when I hosted the show, shout out to Up Next. up next, really represented.
Oh, that's when he did the award show, right?
Yep.
I was
Shout out
nominated
to
for
him.
Best Female.
Yep. Best
Didn't win,
female
though.
award.
Who else was
Okay,
in
we
that
get him
category?
next time, right? Get him next time, right?
Next time.
Who else was in that
Paris
category?
Richards, Goldie London.
They're
All it means
both.
you got to work harder.
They're all heavy hitters.
Thanks.
Can't lie.
I will.
I will
Good
say
to know.
I was.
I forget who else. Charmaine, I think.
Yeah.
Love her.
Fun fact: me and Goldie London know each other very well.
She's so hot.
How well do you know Goldie?
Used to go to the same high school.
She's so hot.
But
She's
how
so
well
nice.
do you
No.
Okay, I'm just trying to
We just went to the
Don't
same
start
high
that
school.
with
Not
me.
that serious.
Trying to reach for
That's
something.
what I had to
Goldie London, the ex of a podcaster.
I love her.
Shade room.
She's
Talented.
good, yo. She's good people. Like she's worked hard. Funny thing is, when I've met her back in the day, she wasn't rapping. So like seeing her rap now, I was like, whoa.
A lot of like
Whoa.
people that I see rapping now, I'm just like,
Where did this come
y'all
from?
rapping now?
Yeah, I didn't start till I was 27.
Really?
Yeah, like professionally, like
I
27.
don't know. I don't know. I wish.
Were you?
I don't wish I continued, but it's just like interesting seeing people still rapping, and it's like, yo, I got better bars than you still.
You're still here. You
give
can
me. You had
still do
what's
it.
that thing? Noir? Something.
Yep.
Oh, Leo, yeah, my boy.
Oh, Charlie.
No,
Oh.
like
He had a song called something Noir.
Champion. No,
no,
that's his.
that was
that's
my
the-
boy, Leo Noir.
One of the songs I have on my
Champions.
phone right
You
now
know,
is
yeah,
Champions.
yeah.
Championship.
Fucking
Wait.
drop
Champions.
it.
Yo,
Stopping you.
your music was my entrance for the boxing waistband things. Come on, fam.
Fab, I use you on my mixtape. He's not like, yo, yes.
Yeah, music is.
No, he was good.
Oxtail with the
Ship
white
sail,
rice.
bro.
Yeah, that is my thing.
It wasn't your journey. It wasn't your path.
Nah, it's just in another life, in another reality. Maybe I was a rapper.
They say we ain't playing fair, nigga, and what? Come on, oh shit.
I want to hear it.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's a good artist.
Gunning for the spot. We don't
This girl
hesitate.
said, work it out,
Listen.
tell everybody it was a Bowflex. Come on, that line was hard. Are you stupid?
Yeah,
That was fire.
That was fire.
Fire.
What?
Probably was the top 5 up and coming.
I
I
swear.
really wish you would have like continued because like I wish.
But it's
I
like from
started.
like 09. It's like when I came to Canada, 09 to like,
To like
2012,
No,
and
13.
then 2013. And
2013.
It's probably such a hustle though, just because like social media wasn't a
It
really
wasn't.
a
So
thing.
now it's like, do you buy views?
No.
No. Now it's so easy for these artists. Like a lot of these stuff is like fake bought views and all that stuff.
You know how you can tell though if you go into like for like Instagram, I always check people's real numbers
Mm-hmm.
because the real numbers say a lot about people. Like
What do you mean, real numbers?
like social
like
media presence.
no, if you
like,
go
on a
into
video.
Instagram, for example, and let's say someone has 150,000 followers, and then you go to their reels and you look, and
it's
their
like-
numbers are like shit. Like it's like that you have fake followers, you know,
Yeah.
and it's a lot. It's very very common, and that's why I think a lot of record labels like that's the struggle right now in the music industry because it's so much fake. It's so fake. But I mean, when people put on a show and no one comes, you can kind of see that they're.
Or when you go on stage, which I've seen a lot of people do when I've hosted or not hosted, you go on stage and see how they perform. It's like, ooh,
Yeah.
how
I mean,
you
a lot
are
of
on
these-
social media is not how you are
A lot
on
of these
stage.
guys, they never performed before in their life. Some of their first performances was at Rolling Out.
Yep.
Yeah, and that don't even get me started on that. Like it just.
Oh, you were supposed to be out there? Or?
No, but like it's like I'm really like that's like my goal and like
Oh yeah,
This-
I seen the manifestation. Don't worry, I seen it.
this year like I'm fucking like. I
Are they
just
having one
hope-
this year?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it
they
says
had
in
it
their
up.
bio that they're like, announcing, but I mean, they handpick people and like
It's politics,
It's
though.
politics, and it is what it is. But the people I've talked to that would know say it hasn't happened yet. So, crossing our fingers. But I
How do you get
mean,
picked though? To
Politics. You have to know
politics. I
someone
mean,
to know.
Charlie B. But I don't know if he's a part of
Charlie
it this
B.
year.
OVO stuff.
But I mean, what were we saying
Oh,
before?
you, okay.
No,
Forget.
the way the
Oh, like yeah, like people performing too. The thing that pisses me off is when they use the backtrack. Like, why can't we just like rap like you're like in your head?
remember it.
I remember every single song I perform, every
Same.
single word. That's real rap. That's real performing, putting on a show. People are paying to see you.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
to
yeah. But
fucking
we want money
lip
and
sync.
we trying to get lit. Let's go turn up.
Yeah.
Sturdy. Kids the thing.
But
don't
here's the
care.
thing though, you could if you're
annoying.
if you're a good artist and a good performer and good stage
There's a
presence,
difference
you
between
can
performer
literally-
and artist.
You can literally get rid of your main
And then
vocals
bullshit.
and you'll have people like there's
No
been
music.
videos where Kendrick literally like didn't say anything, and everybody's singing his song.
Yeah, but because he's at that level. Like, there's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
And I think when people in the beginning are doing that, that's just weak shit.
I have a question for you. I think earlier you said something like, or maybe we discussed off camera, but you said that you're rapping, but you're now trying to kind of expand or diversify in some.
Develop other avenues.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Traits?
we're only getting older. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
going to be doing this for the rest of my life. Like,
Trying to get your Will Smith on.
yeah.
So like, what do you? Okay, so what else are you doing besides rapping? Like,
I think, like, putting on shows is a big thing right now. And especially seeing all the shows and it's just, like, all men. Like, I think it's
Yeah.
important to showcase women in this shit because we have so much talent.
Facts.
Like,
Do y'all
even...
though?
so
Do y'all though?
What was
Don't
that?
hyper.
so like,
y'all though?
are
Yes,
you,
we do, and we just won Best Hip Hop for Juno,
Nice.
Havana Mighty.
Come
Shout out
on.
you.
Hey.
Havana. Shout out to
So-
Havana.
I think she was on Shade 45, right?
Yeah. Havana's
Me?
big
I was
shit.
too.
Oh, you were?
Really?
No,
Three
like
times.
doing the freestyle.
No, I did demo battle. I won 2 demo battles, and
What's
I
demo
lost
battles?
one. You play unreleased songs, no features, no nothing, and I go against other people in the States, and then callers call in and vote who they like best.
Really?
I won twice, and then I lost the third time.
It's okay.
So are you strictly rapping?
In those tracks, yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you do besides rapping?
I sing as well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's
my
your
new
time to
album
book?
has a lot of singing. I just released
Okay.
a song. I shot it in LA. It's called Numb. It's been doing very well, and people have been really liking it. So,
How did that feel to kind of go from rapping to singing?
I mean, I've always kind of had like that a little bit, like in my album Rated R. Like there is some singing tracks on it as well. I think I was a little bit more shy to sing at first, because I don't know, I just didn't believe in myself enough, and like rapping really gave me the confidence to start singing. And then once I do, a lot of people like say that they like my singing better. So that's why I wanted to challenge myself in this album. And like I think there's more singing than there is rapping on this
Do you think
album.
you can like put it together? Cause I think what made Drake so sick, at least back in the day, I used to be like a
What
huge
made
fan
him
of
so
him.
far gone?
Yo, the guy can sing and rap.
See what you did there.
Like he could sing and rap at the
Tell
same
you,
Yeah,
time.
yeah, and I knew that.
And back then, every other rapper was just rapping, but Drake was singing and rapping.
Not
Yeah,
really.
I do
50
that.
Cent was singing.
Yeah, the
Singing
one.
what?
Little
Sorry,
Wayne.
who?
Little Wayne.
I
You
feel
a
like- I feel
window
like-
shopper.
Oh,
You're
sure.
mad at me.
Yeah, if it's-
I think I know why.
Little
Me,
Wayne.
that's
It wasn't
singing.
really singing.
I guess.
That's singing.
Huh?
I
That's
guess.
singing, bro.
That's singing.
That
That's,
is
that's a
singing.
chorus.
We acting like Drake
That's
moved
chorus.
out of his keys.
That's a chorus.
Yeah,
That's
but
dope.
I-
Summertime,
it
a white
also
boy
saves
career
money
is
'cause
milky.
then-
Yeah.
I'm on the grind. That's singing.
Stop.
That's singing.
It is
That's a
singing.
chorus.
Remember
Yeah.
Little Wayne?
Even Gyro
What did
was
Little
singing.
Wayne sing?
Huh?
Lollipop.
Well, 50 got a job for singing.
What did he do?
Lollipop. How to Love.
Even Gyro was singing.
But I think Wayne
Lollipop.
did How to Love because he saw how successful Drake was and
Yeah.
some other things.
I think that was like 2012.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, like
Leather
Drake-
So Soft.
No,
Drake-
that
Wayne
was
definitely
Drake.
saw Drake's success in terms of like the singing and
That was
rapping, so he
before
made How to
Drake. What are
Love.
you guys talking about?
Oh, How to Love?
That's the same time as Drake.
Sing
Drake
along
came
with
out
Drake.
in 06, remember?
Yeah, but Leather So Soft came before Drake even put
No,
out
Leather So
big
Soft isn't 2007?
2006.
What about How to Love? How to Love?
Was way
That's
later.
after. That's
I love that
That's later.
song.
That's 2013, I think.
Yeah, 2013, 2014.
Something like that.
But yeah, Drake is a huge influence on me. Like, huge.
Yeah.
He's big bro. I love him. Shout out Drake.
Yeah.
2006. Leather So Soft.
Do you have
And yeah,
connections
like-
like that, or
That's
do
damn
you
near
actually
20
know,
years.
or just
He's been watching my shit.
okay?
I've
So
been-
you hooked me
Yeah,
up with
Drake-
OVO Fest tickets. Who said that?
I would like.
What was your reaction when Drake took like watch your video?
I'm sad. And then like lately, a lot of people have been looking at my shit. French Montana's been looking at my shit a lot.
Montana.
Yeah. And then Black looked at my shit. which-
6 Lack?
Yeah.
6 Lack.
It's pronounced
I
Black.
call him. I'll never.
You
call
call
him
it
that,
6
bro.
Lack. We
Black.
call it Black. Yeah.
He's releasing an album like in a couple weeks.
You like his new song?
Yes. I love everything
It's
Black.
different. It's different.
Black is my number one.
So do you have like an agent that kind of like is making those connections with other
No, I
artists?
do
for you?
everything myself.
So when are we gonna get a?
Are you on the
collab with
label?
them?
Pardon me?
You're on the label?
Nope.
Independent.
You want to
Independent.
be on
But
the label?
Saturday might change.
Ooh,
Def
who you
Jam?
signing with?
Mix
Well,
up.
this is not coming out.
And it's
It's
cool.
coming
It's not
out.
coming out until next week.
No, I can't talk about it until Saturday.
Okay, tell us off camera, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Interesting.
Just keep it rolling. Just keep the thing rolling. I'm joking.
No, I'm really I'm excited for the future.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
I know
Yeah,
that.
I hope it's
So this is a good interview. Like hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully,
But let me ask you, do you think if like you got an agent, you'd be like more like out there?
maybe.
Yeah.
I think that comes in time.
Yeah. Okay.
Right now, like in the beginning when I started,
But it's all just networking and connections anyway, right?
yeah, and I mean, I know a lot of people, and
Yeah.
especially with like working in film and stuff, I've met
Yeah.
a lot of connections and shook a lot of good hands to shake.
Yeah.
I think that in the beginning of your career, you don't need a manager and all that shit. Like I thought that you did, and I got one, and then they kind of fucked me for money.
Facts.
So I
See, that's the type of stuff like early on is just like, oh yeah, you want to manage me, but I have to pay you to manage me. Like
And
not
tickle.
split. Like literally pay you money to manage me. Also, I have to pay to get on shows. I have to pay this. So part of the reason is like so much like pay this, pay that, pay that.
You
So,
gotta
like,
pay your dues in the beginning, and that's a huge thing.
It's
And
like
I don't agree
asking.
with it at all, but I fucking had to do it. But then once you put in that work and that time and that money, it comes back to you in the end. And like, yes, like now I'm in a place where it's like I have to have a team and I can pay my team and stuff. But like, I'm getting money because of who I am. You know what I mean? So you have to kind of build your
The
foundation levels to
for it
this
to
shit.
build. Yeah.
What's the most annoying thing about being an artist? For me, when I used to rap, it was finding a good studio.
No, I think it's people that just think that you owe them something.
Facts. Oh my, shake my hand, please.
Yeah, like people.
They feel like they're entitled to it. Like,
to
oh
it,
my
especially with like a
God.
lot of the people that I came up with now, and they see that I'm doing what I'm doing. Like so many people.
So you're not gonna.
Remember, I gave you
Yeah.
$3 to get on the bus to do the studio. Shut up. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the frick?
And I mean, like I love everyone that's helped me get to this point, and I respect it. But like
Everyone.
not everyone.
Okay.
Let me
well,
rephrase.
you gotta let some of
Most
them know that I
people-
don't like you. You gotta tell
Oh
them
no,
that.
I would, and I would say it with my chest.
Yeah.
Trust me. And like there's people that like I would beg for an interview for, and like now when those people come and ask me for an interview because they're going to after what's released.
I was gonna say, is
gonna do the Michael
there
B.
times where
you.
is there times where things came back around where earlier they could have helped you and they said no because and now they look
Yeah.
at you, hey Frank.
No, and I know all those people, and all those people are on a list.
point them out. Say
No, I
them out.
can't.
Say
I
their name.
can't.
Say their name. Say
So
their name.
Drake
But
says, I know.
I just won't ever be on their shit, and like, and that's the thing with what's good about collaborating with people. Like that's a big problem in Toronto is everyone.
It's a
like,
small circle. Trust
yeah,
me.
it's a very small circle
Hey,
for
your
one.
niches, depending, yep.
And people are like, oh, like you guys, you have say 1,200 followers. You guys can't offer me shit, but. And I have 12,000 followers. You know what I mean? But I don't give a fuck because I'm gonna say yes to everything because you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Facts.
You guys could, blow the fuck up, and like you have something really good and a good foundation, and I believe in it.
Correct.
And that's why I say yes to smaller things. Like you guys are just starting, but I think that people, their mindset is like, oh, you guys can't really do anything for me. But it's just like, why can't we all work together? And like, your fans are my fans are your fans. Like it's ridiculous, and that's why there's not a lot of collaborations in Toronto.
That's how
Because
it is.
people are like, you can't offer me shit. Like you're smaller than me. In the
Correct.
States, it's a lot different. Like I had so many people being like with hundreds of thousands of followers being like, oh my God, I want to work with you. Because you never know what's going to fucking happen.
Because at the end of the day, the same way, it's quick to get it, but you can be quick to lose it.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
Toronto people, we don't want to lose our spots.
Correct.
Like even myself, I would put myself out there. Like even managing the podcast page, or like I don't really like comment on another podcast or repost another podcast. I try to do it more now, but it's just like a lot of us, we say like, oh, they don't. I repost theirs, why they not reposting mine? And it comes to that tit for tat mentality that we have in the city.
Yeah.
And I don't want to rap here because this person is rapping here, and it's just like a lot of politics and stuff.
Yeah, I just think that people should just post what they fucking like
Hey,
and what they
if it's
believe
dope,
in,
it's dope.
and not get so offended when that shit happens. Like
Yeah.
I have people that like constantly repost me, and then when they want to drop something, they send it, and they're like, "Okay, so I posted you all those times."
And now you have to do it.
But it's like, bro, I never asked you
asked
to.
you
I
to.
respect it, and thank you so much. But like, for me and my page, it's like I get paid for one to post like businesses. I have brands that I work with. I have things that I do, and like it's not. It's a business. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like people just think that you owe them shit. And it's
Oh,
like,
I know you. So just repost on your podcast page.
Right.
I have a shirt.
I have no problem liking and commenting and
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
all that. And I think that's important, and especially with like other podcasts like Steady Mamba and the Mandem Show, We Love Hip Hop. Like, I think you guys should all just like, same with all the rapping. Like, we should all just be like cool, like support each other.
It's work, bro. Because
Yeah.
Can't we all just get along?
No, it's not even that. It's just like if we could all just like dabble into different stuff. Like you meet new connections, you meet new fans. Fans like
Yeah.
to see new things, and then like money's out there. Like
Yeah.
mans are moving like money is small. It's out there. It's just you got to work together to make the money. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm a firm believer because I run my own entertainment network, so I understand where you're coming from. And it's like, bro, sometimes I just like come, bro. As long as you're a good vibe, just come, man. I'll
Yeah.
work with you. I'm not afraid to support some locals and help them because they're helping me. We're helping each other. We're trying to build each other's infrastructure because one day we're gonna meet at the top and we're gonna eat off the same table that we started with. So it's like, why not just do it now? Get over with. Learn from each other and build. Like,
But people won't even take you seriously unless you leave Toronto, make it in the States, and then come
You know
back.
how much people, artists, and even
that's how it
Musica, as well as Ashley Singh. Shout out to both of them.
Yeah.
That's how they feel as well. You know, like
It's
your own
facts.
city don't love you no more. As bad
Facts.
as it is.
I've gotten so much more like since like Shade 45 because that really helped.
How the hell did you get Shade 45?
Just me
She
networking. I don't want to give away my secrets, but
See, that's that
shout out
Toronto thing.
Destroy.
I don't want to share how,
Oh,
No,
wow.
and how to
It's-
get
No,
It's
it's not
okay.
that.
No,
like
it's okay.
there's boundaries you have to put.
facts.
You can't just give away everything, right?
Yeah, you
Gotta
gotta
pay
you
for
gotta
the
keep
shit. Gotta
some
work.
things to yourself.
It's like,
But just building those connections, and I mean, like reaching out. Like I'm one of those people that reach out to people a lot, and some people may think it's spamming and annoying and whatever, but it's working for me. So I'm
I
gonna
used to
continue to do it.
spam heavy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a limit. Like you
I
got to
used
be
to
careful,
spam
especially with
heavy.
Instagram.
So how do you find
quick?
so how do you find the balance between networking and working on your craft? Because doesn't that take away
Whatever
from working
party
on your
calls
craft?
up or whatever.
No,
you
like
find.
networking. I hate going out. Like I'm an extrovert but an introvert. Like now, I used to go out all the time, but now I'm like I'd rather work.
That's
be at
just
home.
age, I guess.
I guess I'm getting
None of us are
old.
21 no more.
But no, I just don't like the fakeness of going out, especially making like small conversations with like whatever. Like it's just not a
But do you
vibe.
find that it takes away because you have to build your network and this and that? Do you find that sometimes it takes away from your craft of perfecting your craft as an artist?
I take an hour every single day to either do content, write, work on music, rehearse, do like every day.
So how do you feel the personal life and all of
I was
that?
about to ask that. Yeah.
I mean, right now, like
Dating
I don't
and all
have
that.
a big personal life. I'm single. Like I'm just really.
Single.
You have a link, sneaky link, or what do you call it?
No, I
sneaky
don't.
link, nothing.
I haven't had sex this year. Actually, that's a lie. I had sex once.
Valentine's Day, huh?
No.
Oh.
No. Ew.
Not the hell. That's crazy.
Birthday sex, what do you mean?
No, it wasn't birthday sex either.
Bomba. That's crazy.
It was just a random Tuesday.
Oh, man.
Tuesday.
Club going up on a Tuesday.
But I don't have time for that shit, yo. Like, I just would rather really focus right now. Because, like, honestly, when you get in a relationship, it holds you
It
back.
messes up your
Yeah.
art.
Also takes
It'll-
away a lot of stress too.
What?
Also takes away a lot of stress.
Takes away or?
It takes away a lot of stress.
It could add.
Oh no,
stress,
that too. I'm thinking about the physical, sexual
A
part.
lot
Yeah,
of guys
sure.
like
Busting a nut.
have this idea of like what that aren't in the industry have this idea of what it is and like going to the studio and like what that looks like and like thinking that I'm just fucking a bunch of guys in the studio. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have a problem with dating
shit.
insecure guys, so that's my own issue. I have to work on that.
So with the guys usually they feel some type of way if you being in a male dominated industry.
Yeah, just like the attention, like getting DMs every day, like
DMs every day.
People, guys be sliding in your DMs? And you're still not single? Come
Yeah,
on,
say,
now.
come on,
Get
say
your
with your
money.
chest. Talk
Get your money,
that
sis.
smack, right?
I don't open my request box.
What?
Yeah.
Bomba.
Can you open one now? Let's see here. What's the
Oh,
wildest
there's
thing that's in
lots
there?
It's
you
a
racks,
very dark place.
It's
Yeah.
a
What's the wildest pickup line they try to use
Oh
on
my
the
god,
rapper
there's
board?
You know I'm an artist too. No, I'm sure I'm an agent. I can hook you up with this, that.
Oh
and
yeah,
that.
that's a big thing. Like guys just being like,
you know
come
I
to
know
the studio, come work with me, and then you get there and it's like there's.
Oh, that's a dick. Oh,
There's
okay,
no
cool.
studio.
That's a dick.
Oh, really? I
You're
thought
like,
you
where's-
said, oh, no,
that
you're showing
happens.
that.
Oh, they just whip it
Oh,
out?
no. As the door closes. Oh, wow. Oh,
They just
wow.
whip it out.
Well, like no, like not to that
As
extent.
the door closes. Oh, wow.
Not to that extent. That's cool.
Oh, that's
No, but like they
crazy.
just think that it's gonna happen. And, like,
It's a dick in the box.
You know.
Like, what the-
That's a big tune. Okay.
and that's a problem in the industry. Like, I mean, in all entertainment industry, like look at Harvey Weinstein. You know, like, and that's very alive and well in the music scene too.
So would you prefer to date someone in the industry or outside the industry?
It's a good question. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't like not date someone if they were in the industry. It's
Okay.
hard though. It's hard.
I think it's probably for you. It's based on like
It's the
their
vibes.
vibe.
It's the vibes.
It's the vibes.
Okay. Question.
True.
Question. So a lot of nowadays you're seeing a lot of these random girls coming out saying that these artists supposedly sexually assaulted
Oh,
me.
we want to go into that conversation.
No, you better
Where you
go.
going?
You better go to the left.
I
Don't.
can't.
Nope.
So
nope.
groupies are not a thing. I was gonna say, and that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can
Groupies are a
ask.
thing.
Do you have groupies?
Yes.
Ask that. Right?
Yes.
That's all you want to ask?
No, but I guess. Okay, that's
you
fine.
better-
That's what you want to ask.
You got
What
shut
kind of dark
down.
conversation?
I'm just saying.
Ask what you want to ask.
You
What
need
you
to have
gonna
a
say?
button that's like. Can't talk about that.
As I'm
Do you
talking.
he wants to ask, do you have male groupies?
Yeah, absolutely.
And he also wants to ask,
Yes, this is what I want.
what did Ghostface say when he does with groupies? Remember Ghostface?
Oh,
What did Ghostface say?
God, but I know exactly who you're
No, I
gonna
don't
bring.
remember then.
You can see that shit like right away, and it's just like it's very obvious, and it's just like, as an artist, you're just like cool. Like, I'm not gonna waste time on this.
You're not wasting time on groupie.
I mean, I love my peoples, and like I will give you a little bit of time a day.
Can't give me a feature.
No, it's not happening.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
all right, before we wrap up, let me ask you something. Would you rather?
Love.
Okay, would you rather perform? If you got that one call to perform, would you rather it be a call to perform at OVO Fest or Rolling Loud?
That's a good question.
That's
a really good
very
question.
good question.
Real fast.
Wow. I have to answer this carefully.
Because you never know who's watching.
It might be the same caller. Charlie B handles both, no?
I think that
Sound.
I have to say, oh my God, that's such a hard question.
What would the slight edge go to? How about that?
Try and like finesse it in terms of like.
Yeah.
Well,
They're both great
Bowling,
opportunities.
they are both.
They both the same weekend, right?
No,
No.
Yeah, they were.
No, they don't.
no, they weren't.
Oh no, one was in September.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I think that I've always, since Rolling Loud has become a thing, it's been on my bucket list and like my dream, and I'm trying to manifest it. I manifested North by Northeast, playing that this year. Very excited.
Cool.
But Drake is big bro, and it's Toronto, so
Sound.
Toronto?
I have to say OVO.
Oh, you made I thought for a second I thought you were going with the Americans.
No, I have to say OVO just because Drake is big bro.
Of course.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, Rolling Loud, please still call me.
I was gonna
Manifesting.
put something out there
You all
about
have
Drake,
to
but I'm
be-
allow it. I'm allow it.
Okay. Now this is a serious one.
I
alright?
know.
Is
Alright.
it well for her? Let's back up.
As a rapper, you're a rapper, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather win a Grammy or a BET award?
Grammy all day.
Wow, Dr. Omar is
Racism.
watching.
Wow. Cut her off.
No,
And that's our show. No, I'm joking. No.
no. Grammy,
And that's our show. It's been great.
respectfully,
Oh,
a Grammy
God.
because like when I was there that weekend, it was just like incredible, and it's just you can it's a vibe.
Would you go to the BET awards though?
Of course.
Good answer, Steve.
Of course.
Good
Oh, she
answer.
gonna say no? Shocker.
Front row.
Oh wait, you been to the Junos?
No, I haven't.
Wow, you
Bucket
out here
list.
going to the Grammys but not the Junos?
I don't know.
Where's your
There's
Canadian
some
pride?
I don't know.
Well, Canadians don't love her. You hear her? She has
Yeah,
a
like I
website.
get more love in
Not
the
true.
States right now. So
Not true for now.
I did apply
now.
for the Junos, but didn't get it. So.
Well, Drake didn't get love early on too, so
That's why he had to go to the States. That's what I'm saying.
came
Right?
back.
Everything, right?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, those were just the two.
Just two.
Two.
I don't know.
They,
You
like,
guys
you-
have
you
any?
could've
Do you
done,
have
like-
any questions for us?
What would you rather be, death or blind?
I
Rather
already
be
wear
deaf or
wear
blind?
glasses,
Knock on
so I'll be
wood.
deaf.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Right now, like if if one was to cut out right now, I would say deaf.
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 I'm
'Cause I
already.
can still see. I could probably read tongues or whatever. I can write
We
down.
might have to cancel it out because we could offend the deaf and the.
No, because we're not
can't
being
hear this.
disrespectful. Wow.
And that's a
And that's a wrap.
That's cut out.
That's a wrap.
No, I'll leave it in. I'll leave it in. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't leave it in.
Wrap.
You're not involved. You're not involved.
trust me, he's gonna lose
You're
his
not
job.
involved. You're not
He's gonna
involved.
lose his job. He's gonna cut it out.
That
I'll
was
find the bleep button.
yo.
It
That
was a layup.
was
think I'm gonna KD that one.
Okay,
I'm gonna finish
so
the
let me
layup.
rephrase. Would you rather lose your sense of hearing or your sense of taste?
Sense of taste.
Taste.
Yeah.
Taste.
I mean, if I
Depending
lose,
on the white people food I eat anyway.
wow. We're over two.
You can leave
We're
that
done.
one in.
We're done.
Leave it in.
What we doing
We're gonna wrap it up.
Leave it in.
Teamwork as a teamwork.
if
I cook really good and I season my shit.
Yeah, with salt and pepper. Oh my
Oh,
God.
Actually,
my
that's true.
wait, you only use salt and pepper?
No, and garlic salt and like
Okay.
paprika sometimes.
Keep going.
Man, paprika's not seasoning.
I'm waiting for the rest of it. Where's the rest of it?
Can
Where's the
we wrap it up?
MSG?
What else?
Come on,
What
now.
else do you season
Wait,
with?
what's
A lot of other things.
What else
Actual,
other things?
actual vegetables, first of all. Actual onion, pepper,
Just step-
scotch
Yeah, of
bonnet.
course.
Madam,
And then,
step into the dark side.
well, don't worry, we'll
Trust
talk
me,
after.
I've been there.
Boy, you.
So we're not cutting this. We're not cutting this, right? We're still not cutting this. Oh, okay. We're still not cutting this.
Yeah.
Still not
That's
cutting
the
this.
sound effects. Like,
Oh, yeah, I might have to
still
make
not
that a sound
cutting
effect still. Oh, wait.
we're ending on a high note.
Jeez.
But any other fun one you have?
God, she's looking at us. She's about to single us out, please. I can't.
What type of girls do you all go for?
Ask him first.
Why is it me first?
Pour them out.
You go first. Actually, no, you go first. You go
I'm
first.
out of this. I'm
You go
married.
first.
Yeah, you're married.
He's a married
go
man.
I have no idea. I like a little crazy.
That's the Aquarius in you.
Yeah, I like a little crazy, a little.
Toxic, say it.
Yeah,
Say it with
yeah, a
us
little
now.
toxic.
Say
I
it
don't want
with-
toxic,
Say it with a
but
chest.
You sound like you're describing a South American.
a Latina.
I didn't say, Latina. Yeah.
Latina.
That's what you
can-
said.
I like
didn't say that.
Latinas.
Oh,
I like a
we're
little crazy. I like a little,
shit.
little. You know, she gotta take care of
Little
me.
spice.
Good, like spice and stuff like that, but she can't be too boring. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
What about you, Drew?
What do I like in a woman? Knows how to dress, knows how to adorn herself, sense of humor, knows how to hold up a conversation.
Oh, you
Big
asking for
list.
too much.
I know.
You gotta pick one, sir. Come on.
That's a lot. You know
Wants her
these
to
women don't have
Not
fly.
gonna settle,
Wants her to
ladies.
have
It's
super
not about
strength.
that. It's like I know how to put myself together in certain settings.
for
I know how to
Captain
hold.
Planet.
Settling.
Yeah,
You
like
know what you want.
Yeah, like,
Ew.
and I don't think that's a lie. Like,
No.
what the hell? Hold a good conversation. Women said they like to communicate, so hold up a conversation then. Women said they like a man who can dress, so make sure you dress good.
There you go.
What the hell?
It's a lot, bro.
I think that's
Just
fundamental.
I see why you
As
single.
Tristan says, that should be a basic life skill. It's a basic life skill.
Like driving, but please don't bring it up again.
We're not gonna do that.
Please.
We're
We're
not
not
do
gonna
that.
do that.
Tristan, describe the white women that you love.
Oh.
Why
you're
they
the
gotta be white?
woman.
Come on, you don't have to act because you got.
Why you gotta be? Listen, like I said.
Do you like your little snow bunnies?
Come on.
If it ain't snowing, he ain't going.
mix up
he will definitely go to the Blue Mountains.
I love that for you.
because I can skateboard me? Okay.
He was a skater boy.
You see Avril and
boy.
Tyga together?
I don't know how the hell that happened.
I know.
Yo, when he saw Avril Lavigne and Tyga
I said,
together,
son of a
he
bitch, huh?
messaged the group chat instantly.
Mix up.
He
Show
said-
it. Show the message, sir.
He said
Mix up. Show the message.
he dropped a gold nugget in the group chat. He's like goals.
Every
Mix
time,
up.
every time,
So I do
every
have a
time,
chance.
yeah, every time it snows,
You have a
Tristan goes
chance.
and
Hey, influence.
he throws a snow. Every time it snows.
I roll with him.
Every time it snows, Tristan goes into the snow and throws the snow up.
He's like LeBron James.
That's so funny.
Tell me when you're done.
crazy.
You're not done? Okay.
That's
Can I
mad.
speak now?
So they're single ladies.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
well,
yes.
fornication.
Oh,
Or
the
except
single-
for
Except
him.
him.
are.
All the
Except
single ladies from Barry.
Oh,
Barry.
Barry.
I'd be scared of those girls.
Bumba.
Uh-huh.
No, Tristan. Tristan the Conqueror.
Cut the thing, please. Cut the
Tristan
track.
the
That's a
Conqueror.
wrap.
And that's a wrap, guys. It's
You know how
been-
basketball players are, right? That's just how they do.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you
And
mean?
that's
Oh,
it.
no, we're leaving it. We're
Oh,
leaving it.
we got an NBA person? Go.
I'm just gonna
PJ
keep
Washington.
part 2 of my confessions. We're gonna just keep
No
this.
comment. Plead the fifth.
Yes,
on
plead
that
the fifth.
I
one.
like
Yes.
these. Got any more? Any other one?
Which one? Would
other
you rather?
question?
Wait,
Yeah.
Fuck, marry, kill, Nicki, Rihanna, Beyonce.
Kill
Okay,
Beyonce.
Rihanna. Honestly,
Mary Kill.
I'd probably.
I would
But I'm
kill all three,
because you're married.
marry my girl,
Oh my God, you're
have sex
such,
with my girl.
you're
Good
such
answer,
a good
good answer.
Number one, Steve.
Steve.
It's up there. It's up
It's
there.
on the board.
It's on the board.
Damn, Jasmine, what are you doing to my guy? Huh? He can't be his authentic self.
Artesz, what would be? What would it be
Show her
for you?
this, huh?
What would be for you? Fuck, marry, kill.
I'm killing Nikki.
Okay.
Killing Nicki. What?
Yeah.
The barbs are gonna come for you
I'm fucking Rihanna.
all day.
Yeah,
Marrying.
all day.
And Beyonce.
Beetroot juice is a must. Beetroot juice, I'm taking it. And I'm marrying Beyonce for that 500 mil.
You got
That's
it.
crazy.
They
That's
all
it.
have money.
That's crazy.
I'd probably marry Rihanna. Fuck Nicki. Kill Beyonce.
Oh wow, Jay-Z's coming for you. The Illuminati is coming for you.
Yeah, Rihanna, I'll probably wife. Even though I don't care for all three of them, to be honest with you. But for the sake of the game, yeah, Rihanna, I'll probably wife. Mickey, yeah,
She's probably the richest
I
one of all of
will,
them.
I will
Nikki?
Simba her forehead.
Simba.
Yep, I'll
This guy is
fling
crazy.
the cocky on her, respectfully.
Respectfully.
And disrespectfully, too.
Yeah.
This guy's
And
crazy.
Beyonce, you're with Jay-Z, so I don't need you. You're good.
See?
You're good. You don't need
Yeah,
me.
man.
Well, that was fun, guys. Thank you so
Well, we
much
should
for having
do
me.
one for her. Like,
What would you fuck?
Oh, you give me a fuck, marry, kill for them.
Should we
Those
start
three?
taking this?
Wait, you do it. You do it.
I don't know. I don't
No, do a
Alright.
fuck, marry, kill for her.
Alright, you know what?
Hey!
Let's do a fuck,
How
Mary
about you
Kill
guys?
for the podcast.
I knew it. I knew it.
Fuck, Mary Kill for
I
a
knew it.
podcast.
Cut the thing,
Do it.
please.
Go.
Oh
Go,
Cut
go,
it.
go. Don't worry. Might as well get offended. Mans don't care.
No,
Go.
I can't.
No, man don't care.
No,
Go,
do it.
go.
Do with these three.
Yeah, with just these two.
Put 'em
Go.
all four.
Might as well feel no way.
Put it
Trust
on
me.
my-
Yeah.
Go, just do it.
Cut the track.
Might as well feel no ways. I
Cut the
guarantee you.
track.
Might as well feel no ways.
Cut
Might as
the
well feel
track.
no
No,
ways.
I
Might as
can't.
well feel no ways. Man, trust me. Mans have said a lot. It's okay. You're good. Go. Say it. It's-
Drum roll, please.
just say it. Who cares?
Cut the
Man's not
track.
gonna feel no ways. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Just say it. Go.
Okay,
go.
love you
Drum roll,
guys.
please.
Yes,
Love you guys.
we know.
Kel, fuck you.
See?
I'll marry you.
And kill me. No,
I'm
man.
sorry.
It's okay. I'm going to. I'm being with the Lord. You don't know. Come on. I'm
He
being
is
with the
5'10"
Lord.
and
You
balding.
don't
I'm sorry, Joe. I
know.
understand.
I
I
will
get it.
fuck you too, Drew.
It's okay. You already done fucking.
Oh.
You're good.
See, lights off. You know what time it is.
You're not done. Yeah.
That's a good
I'm
one.
coming.
I love you. I would marry you too.
I appreciate it. It's for the sake of the game. It's all good, bro. That's all.
All
So
right.
we appreciate you coming. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
rocking with us. Please shout out your socials. Let them know who you are.
Rax, Raxx, official music.
Come
That's
on.
2 X's
Come on.
on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, all that.
Come on.
Yeah, new album is releasing in June 24th.
Mm-hmm.
And we got big announcement this Saturday, so
Yep.
stay tuned.
And remember, guys, probably people down at Rolling Loud might care. Maybe the people down at OVO Fest might care. Maybe the people in the Grammys might care.
At Kingston
Maybe the
Fest.
people
Tag
in
'em all.
Afro Fest might care. Or maybe Kingston people might care. But you see, we...
Tristan, the white girl lover.
Oh, wow. You know man don't care. Yeah, man.
What was I